Alright everyone, let's check this pedal out. This one is a UV300 by Behringer Ultra Vibrato. It's no big secret that this is a copy or a clone even of the light blue, the Vibrato by Boss, the VB2 if I'm correct. No big deal, Behringer does that all the time. They copy famous pedals and then sell them for very cheap. But before we dive into this, I have a quick announcement to make. Yesterday was my giveaway day of the G1X4 here by Zoom. Whoop! So I went to a website that randomly selects a comment by just copying the link of the video onto the website, and then it selects a random comment, and the winner is JC5783. So congrats to you, man. I already responded to your comment. Just DM me on Instagram or I give you my email address to settle the shipment. So you will actually receive your new pedal. Now back to the pedal. As always, plastic housing, as most of the Behringer pedals are. Power supply, battery compartment underneath the switch here. Mono in. This time you have no stereo out, you have just a mono output, 3 controls and a switch for the different modes. So the modes are three. So you have latch, unlatch and bypass. But why? So I had to whip out the manual to check out what the hell is going on here. And it says, the bypass mode can be selected when no vibrato effect is required. The input signal remains unaffected even if the pedal is depressed. You depressed, bro? So basically the bypass mode really does nothing. So you could totally ignore the bypass mode, just switch to the latch mode, vibrato on, vibrato off. So anyways, the latch mode, you press the pedal, effect is always on. Bypass can totally be ignored, dude. And the unlatch mode, this is pretty interesting because technically the pedal is always on, but as long as you're not touching this or pressing this down, the effect is off. So you can, let me put it like, it sounds way cooler if you just use an effect at certain times. Because if it's always on, it kind of sounds over the top like this. But in the unlatch mode, and I hope I pronounced that correct, you can actually control when the effect is going to be heard. And that's pretty interesting. You got 3 controls: rise, talk about that in a minute, rate and depth. And rate and depth are pretty self-explanatory, right? So the rate is, it controls how fast the modulation is, and the depth is the depth, how much this effect is going to be heard. The rise knob adjusts the time needed according to the manual The rise control adjusts the time needed for the effect to reach its maximum detuning. So basically, this one, I should be a singer, right? Pretty cool, right? At least I think it's pretty cool. This thing is very usable, at least to me. In the latch mode, you know, you can play very subtle, less lead kind of sounds, or very wobbly riffs that make you seasick. And the unlatched mode is pretty cool for, like I said, solo parts or for a little vibrato here and there, but not all the time. It's very handy. If I would still be a gigging musician, then I would probably go for the watercraft version of the vibrato. But you know, for the average player that only sits at home, hey man, this thing will do. And plus, look at the packaging. I mean, look at this guy. He's in the zone, man. He's feeling it. So it's not that expensive. You get a pretty cool box that probably nobody cares about. And the effect is very usable. So what do you think of this pedal? I think it's pretty usable. I think all the Behringer pedals are pretty usable. You know, I already did a video about the chorus pedal. That would be this one here. Or even the analog delay, that's this one. So check these videos out. Leave a little love for this Behringer pedals. Take care. See ya.